Hey guys, Erin Wester here, online health and fitness coach, fit spiritual mom. I'm here today to talk to you about something might be a little bit of a TMI for you guys, but I wanted to explain where I've been. Because I know just last week I was talking about how I was going to stay accountable and how I was going to make sure I was here with you guys every day. And that being here and talking to you guys about my story and sharing stuff about my baby girl who died November last year, how this time of year was hard for me and how I wanted to go live here and talk to you guys and be vulnerable with you guys and help you see who I really am. But I'm here tonight for a little bit of a different reason, to kind of explain where I've been these past few days. I know I've barely been on social media all today. I think I made a post this morning and then I just made a post today down in my office. I'm doing my work for Tuesday night, but it's a little bit about some digestive stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about, just in case you guys are experiencing the same thing, so you can understand that there are other people that know how it feels, and that there's relief, there's answers. So in September, I did something called the Whole30. That's where you really cut out a lot of stuff. So you cut out grains, you cut out dairy, you cut out alcohol, you cut out sugar, you cut out gluten, you cut out basically everything you cut out except for fruits, vegetables, and meats. That's really the only things you eat. No coffee, none of that stuff. You just drink water. So it's really flushing your system of all the bad junk you're putting in and then basically starting over from zero to kind of figure out what foods bother you. So when I did this, I actually did it. Hey, Ann, did 100% for the whole 30 days. No alcohol, no sugar, no gluten, no wheat, no dairy, none of that stuff. And I found out that I have a lot of intolerances. So I have issues with gluten, really big issues. You know, if I have any kind of gluten, be it in pasta, be it bread, be it beer, which I found out this weekend, the beer is no good for me because I haven't had a beer since before Labor Day. So that's how long it's been since I've had a beer. So I had a spotted cow Friday night and Saturday was just a horrible day. I don't want to TMI you guys, but you know, diarrhea all day. Not a good feeling, especially when you're at your kiddo's birthday party with family and friends. And yeah, it was talked a little too much. You know, they were trying to tell me I should have gluten-free beer. And I'm like, you know what? I don't miss it. I'm just fine. I'll just have wine because wine is okay for me. So if I have a glass of wine a week, it's okay. But gluten is a huge issue for me. Anything I have with gluten has me in the bathroom all the next 24 hours. So that's horrible. Dairy, I always knew I had a little bit of sensitivity to it. Milk and cheese, I really have a problem, which sucks because I live in Wisconsin. I can tolerate some organic milk, but I kind of just choose to stay away from it just because dairy just gives me gut rot. It doesn't make me feel good. Besides the diarrhea I get from gluten, I also get horrendous gut rot. So huge stomach pains, like shooting stomach pains, headaches, things like that. So obviously not worth it. So, you know, this weekend I had a lot of splurges and I really felt it from doing that. So regular pizza on Saturday, when the only kind of pizza I've been having is gluten-free. What else did I have Saturday? I had cupcake Saturday, dairy. I'm sure there was some kind of gluten in there. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, I know, right? So obviously Saturday night, I was exhaustively tired, gut rot. My stomach is all bloated up again, which I should know better. I've learned these things. Besides doing the Whole30, I did about a week and a half of the Ultimate Reset. Again, that's all I could make it through. I've been honest with you guys, with my emotional eating issues and the emotionality of this time. I just can't handle Ultimate Reset, so I'm going to do it in the spring, 100% through. But it really showed me, I do eat blueberries, actually. You not eat blueberries? I do eat blueberries. There's not been any fruits that really bother me. Really for me, it's gluten and dairy. Oh, really? That's awesome. That's good to know. I do eat blueberries. Love blueberries. They don't last in my house very long. That's the kind of thing that sucks. I also started to get frozen blueberries too, just because they're a little bit cheaper. But, say dairy and gluten are really my two ones. Sugar also, if I have too much sugar, it gives me a migraine. So I really try to cut out the sugar, but I had a horrible time this weekend because obviously I had cupcakes for my son's birthday. Yesterday I made him an ice cream cake. That really wasn't horribly bad. But, you know, obviously last night I felt horrible, but I really think it has to do with something I had at Noodles and Company. So we have a Noodles and Company in our town. Not always the best choice. Usually when I go have the tomato soup, I do pretty well. I had found a new dish there. I mean, I'm sure they had it before, but a dish that I had never tried before, which is called the Spicy Beef Noodle Bowl. So it's like a whole wheat noodle, beef, some cucumber, some green stuff, but it has a spicy sauce. And, you know, I like spicy food. I do okay with the spicy food. I don't even know why I have a pen in my hand. But I do okay with the spicy food. But last night, for some reason, there was tons of sauce on it. It was the first time that I really had a hard time. There must have been too much gluten in it. I don't know if the spice is something I had a problem with. But last night, I seriously had a horrendous headache. My gut pain was horrible. And diarrhea. It all went all the way into today until about 4, I would say. When I went and, well, three when I went and I voted. That was about when I felt better. Not going to talk about politics here, but I did vote today. But, you know, I've really realized that, you know, I can't have gluten. I have to have gluten-free things. So, you know, Noodles has gluten-free options. That's just what I'm going to have to go with. Or have a soup. Salad dressings have a lot of sugar in it. I just can't eat it. Dairy, I have to really limit. So with my Shakeology, I have to drink vegan. So I drink vegan chocolate. I'll have a cafe latte every once in a while, just as long as I know that I'm going to be pretty good that day. If I know I'm not going to eat a lot of gluten or eat a lot of things like that, I can do the cafe latte, but I can't do it every day. But I have vegan chocolate, and I love vegan chocolate, so that's okay. Well, thanks, Jennifer. Now I just got to keep all that stuff out. And the worst part is that I'm going to the Dells this weekend. For my son's birthday, he always wants to go to Wisconsin Dells, the indoor water park called Great Wolf Lodge for people who are not in Wisconsin. I think they have Great Wolf Lodges in other places, but it's basically a hotel, has an indoor water park, arcade, things like that. Wisconsin Dells is a hugely touristy town in Wisconsin, and we're going there this weekend. I'm kind of for both kids' birthdays because we went to Great Wolf Lodge in August for a beach buddy event, and Alex loved it. She wasn't even a year then. She loved the wave pool. So we're going to Wisconsin Dells this weekend. So it's going to be a challenge to be dairy and gluten free and limited sugar, but I'm going to do my best. And then Monday I start Court of Force, and I'm going to completely cut out the gluten, the dairy, and the sugar while I do that. Just because, you know, I just feel so much better. Hey, Jane. When I cut those things out, and I don't want to feel how I felt this weekend. I felt like I couldn't get anything done. I just felt horrible. I was exhausted. I had just had a headache, and there was nothing tasted good. It was just a horrible last 3-4 days. It was just not a good idea. So, I mean, but it has to do, we're going to have a great time at the Dells. This is going to be our 6th time at Great Wolf Lodge. My son is 10. So that shows how much he loves the Dells. It's going to be a really great weekend. It's going to be nice to get away. It's going to be nice to kind of escape from the tragedy and the sadness and the stress that's going on right now. We know 1-year anniversaries of someone's death is hard. This is obviously, it's been a very hard time on our family, and it'll be nice to get away and really spend time together as a family. Luckily, what's great about Great Wolf Lodge, some people might not understand why this is great, but cell phone service at Great Wolf Lodge really sucks. And that's going to be great because I'm not going to be able to be on my phone. You know, we're going to be at the water park anyway, but it's going to be really limited internet. It's going to be really limited work. I am going to do some work just because I have groups going on and people need support, and, you know, thank you, Jennifer. That means a lot. Everybody has been fantastic. Everybody has shown us so much love, give us so many prayers, and super kind. I got so many great messages and comments that I know I probably didn't reply to all of them, but I tried my hardest to. But, you know, being able to talk about this stuff on here and really pour my heart out to you guys in my posts has really been helpful these past few weeks. But, you know, we really need this time away. So just got to try to keep my diet in check because I don't want to feel like I did this weekend going into the week. So that's going to be the goal, to kind of channel in my diet and really focus on eating the things that make me feel good and not eating things that make me feel horrible. But this has been a really good experience because it's really shown me what things work for me and what things don't. So I know this kind of went off topic, but seriously, if you're having gut issues, if you're having migraines, it probably has a lot to do with diet. Migraines probably has a lot to do with sugar you're eating. If you're having gut issues, it probably has a lot to do with dairy or gluten. Those are usually the two culprits with gut issues and gut pain. And I really, there's so much research out there. The Whole30 has so much information that is just so helpful on why these things cause us gut pain. All the super processed, try to stay on the outskirts of the store. I barely ever get anything from the inside of the store anymore because the processed stuff just doesn't do well for me. And yeah, certain foods trigger migraines for me. For me, it's spice and sugar. Those are really the worst. And gluten. Gluten triggers everything. Migraine, tiredness, gut pain, leaky gut, all of that. Weight gain. So I just really got to cut out the gluten. I think it's a big problem for my husband too. So I really suggest doing your research and really finding out what things, we don't have any festivals around here. Only things we have in Lake Geneva is Piggly Wiggly and Walmart. That's seriously all we have, sadly. They do. That's awesome. We also have a Gooseberries in a close by town, which is a really great organic, gluten-free store. So I try to get there at least once a month. And of course I have Costco. I need to get to Costco too. But this, I think, it's gone way longer than I wanted it to go. But that's where I've been. You know, I'm doing okay. It's just some digestive stuff, which is TMI, I'm sure. There's a festival in Kenosha. I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. Okay. Everybody have a great night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.